Hi, it's Kalina with URENÜ LLC, and I am back to continue our discussion on the top 6 essential oils that I like to recommend for my wellness clients. And I'm not really discussing them in any order or priority, actually. It's just the priority is determined by the client and what their needs are. But in general, these are the top 6 that I think would benefit anyone in this wellness journey. So today we're going to discuss basil essential oil. Basil is actually one of the best oils for calming and focusing the mind. You can see why this could be useful in this space, right? It improves mood and symptoms that can be caused by adrenal exhaustion and or fatigue. And so these symptoms can appear as fatigue, low energy, being overwhelmed, and the inability to cope with life stressors. You can actually diffuse or inhale basil, and that actually brings the strength and it brings strength to the heart and relaxation to the mind, making it really an excellent oil for states of nervousness, anxiousness, and even despair. And if you're under a great deal of mental strain, basil offers that rejuvenation type of force to help you avoid long periods of burnout and exhaustion. Basil has even been shown that it may strengthen the adrenals and restore the body to its natural rhythms of sleep, anxiety, and rest. And it's due in part to its high linalool content that actually helps ease the transition, especially into bedtime. So one of my favorite reasons to recommend basil is that it's helpful for recovery from negative habits, which is really, really important as I'm coaching clients. It gives hope and optimism. It also helps support individuals to achieve greater balance and health by increasing one's natural energy. So really, really effective and potent oil in this wellness space. But it goes back, it has a great history. Egyptian kings were often anointed with basil in special ceremonies. In Asia, historically, basil was used to counter venomous poisons from snakes and insects. In India, basil is considered sacred and planted around temples and graves. Ayurvedic and Chinese medicine, basil was used for easing colds and flu, fever, muscle aches, and even earaches. Other traditional therapeutic uses of basil included easing headaches and coughs, diarrhea, constipation, warts, and even kidney malfunctions. Basil essential oil can serve as a calming agent to cool inflammation and help improve nerve and muscle conditions. So lots of great practical uses for basil, as well as what it does for the body emotionally and mentally and spiritually. So the main safety precaution when it comes to basil is really that is not appropriate for those with epilepsy, to be used for epilepsy. And if you use topically, to consult a professional reference guide to make sure that you use appropriate dilution ratios. But other than that, it's a great oil with lots of great indications. Again, can you see why this is a great oil for the wellness space? In fact, basil essential oil is actually considered the oil of renewal. So anyone who is weary in the mind and the body, and anyone in need of strength and renewal, may really benefit from basil essential oil. So consider it. As you're learning more about essential oils, consider adding basil to one of your top oils that you maintain in the household. So that's it for basil. Keep it nice and short and sweet today. And I will be back to discuss more about the top essential oils that I like to use in wellness. Have a great day.